Hey there, Wargamers! Josh and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you some into the new Adeptus Mechanicus with a focus on the Cult Mechanicus in today's open war game against the Space Wolves. The Vlka Fenryka have been unleashed to deal with some recidivists.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's take a peek at the wolf forces first. It's time for the murder make, and we are unleashed to quell these filthy, I'm going to say rebels. I've already made a narrative up in my head without telling Josh that they have gone silent, and there's been no communications. They're Ryza, right?
It is Ryza.
Right, so it's a faction of Ryza that's gone silent, and we're here to eradicate them. And they're dead. That's it.
It sounds like you guys made a mistake.
Oh, that's never happened before. Sorry, that was funny. I had to cut there. Okay, it was a little wobbly. I apologize. Here's my battalion. It's led by a Wolf Lord and a Rune Priest. The Wolf Lord will be the army's general. I had a name for him too. Oh no, I can't remember. It was a cool first name too. Now he's just Raoul Hellwinter.
That's a pretty cool name.
No, but this is what it is now. He's Raoul Hellwinter. He's supposed to be like it was like, I don't know, it started with an R, but I can't remember what it was now. It was Josh's fault.
Was it like Rothgar?
It was something like that. It was very similar to Rothgar. It was, you know what? It's a Wolf Lord now, sorry guys. He was cool, now he's not. He's going to be equipped with a Power Sword and Combi Bolter. These are my 30k Space Wolves, by the way, so I'm playing them completely WYSIWYG. Obviously not optimal in any way, shape, or form, but we are here to play.
You might still be able to win a game with them now, though.
No, this is impossible to win with list. That is it. There's no way I'm losing this game right now. It's going to be a Power Sword and a Combi Bolter. We are going to take I can't remember what it's called, but it's not an actual Relic of the Fang. It's a Frost Sword. It'll be a Frost Power Sword, so it'll be +1 strength, +1 damage. Not too bad. He is going to be a Warrior of Legend. He's going to have 2 Warlord traits, Saga of the Hunter, as well as Wolfkin. So he'll be a little bit quicker in Terminator armor, and he'll be a little more killy in combat. Beside him, we have a Rune Priest. I spent a command point giving him an artifact of power. He will have the Armor of Rus. So 2-up armor save, 4-up invulnerable save, and I'm able to pick something in the fight phase, and it is not eligible to fight until all of my stuff has chosen to fight instead. He will have a Force Axe, a Bolt Pistol, and he'll know Murderous Hurricane and Stormcaller. He will manipulate the elements in today's game. The troop choices are running Grey Slayers, because we here love Grey Slayers, don't we, Space Wolf players? There are 3 units of 5. One has, I had a few extra points, so I brought a 6th one. They are all equipped with bolt guns, chain swords, except for the pack leaders. They have power fists instead of chain swords, so we have like 5 chain swords, 4 chain swords, 4 chain swords, but they're not really chain swords. They're just equipped with like close combat weapons. They're axes with little wolf's heads on them. They're from the Grey Slayers from the Grey Hunters. I'm playing Grey Hunters, but these are Grey Slayers from 30k. Similar loadouts. We have a unit of 10 Wolf Guard, identical to this unit of 10 back then. So those are Space Wolf veterans, for anyone who's curious. They all have power axes, except the pack leader has a power fist, and 1 extra guy has a power fist. The rest are all bolt guns. This squad will be riding in a budget Land Raider, which is this Rhino with a Storm Bolter on it. The other squad will be riding in a proper Land Raider with heavy bolters, twin las cannons on both sides. I was going to do 2 initially, both in Land Raiders, but my points were over by about 140, so I had to rejig it a little bit. We have another unit of Wolf Guard, this time only 5, and they will be wearing Terminator armor, and they will come with 4 Power Fist and 4 Lightning Claws. And they're going to be going into reserves with my Wolf Lord, and they'll be acting as his bodyguard in this game. Lastly, we have 2 Leviathan Siege Dreadnoughts. One will have a Storm Cannon array with the drill, and this one will have claws, and they have heavy flamers built into their chests. And that, is going to cost me 2 command points to bring both of them in this game. So all around, we have extra Roller Trait, extra Relic, and 2 Leviathans. We're down by 4 command points. We will start this game with 8, but that's okay. We don't need command points. We just need cool stuff. All right, Josh, good luck. Sorry I interrupted you. I was just going to say good luck. Wow. Complicated codex time.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, because I don't have the capability. I got to write these out now. So I'm going to look at my notes and see what kind of list I took here. This is going to be Ryza.
Cool.
We got a unit of 4 robots there. Bringing back the robots. Now, it's kind of what you see is what you get, but it's also not.
I like it, though.
So each robot is going to have a Castellan Phosphor Blaster, the Heavy Phosphor on top, and 1 Castellan Fist. I'm eventually going to chop these models up and get the magnetized to be able to swap around.
Technically, there's 4 fists in the unit and 4 heavy for the Castellan Phosphor Blasters. It's just, unfortunately, 4 of the fists are on those 2 models and 4 of the Castellan Phosphor Blasters are on those 2. So we're going to cut them off and rearrange them to make it work.
It doesn't actually matter until I start taking casualties.
It is exactly that. But they're all the same loadout, and that's all that matters.
Right. Looking at Cataphrons, I've got 2 units of Cataphron Destroyers with Plasma.
Yeah, all of these models here are all plasma, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, shut up.
Yeah, all right.
And then we got a unit of 5 Castellan Breachers that have the heavy arc rifles.
Ah, see, that looks like 5 heavy arc rifles to me.
Yeah, it does, Luka. Mr. Vehicles are a different color.
Yeah, so you're still... I'm curious to see how these units work, not being core and not getting any rerolls, and they just hit on 4s.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this game because we just got off a long weekend. And
right.
For the first time in a long time, I'm not upset at having to play Luka today.
That's fair. And
it's nice.
I'm throwing an alley-oop to the Ad Mech here. There's no way this Spaceful force I brought could lose. They're gonna make a showing of it.
I'm gonna make sure you win.
No, see that's not gonna happen.
Won.
You got a brand new codex, brand new rules. Surely they can beat up some
randomly
moles.
showcasing different. I'm like, hey, do you know what my first list was? All the Skitarii stuff I never used. Do you know what the next list is?
All the Cult
all the Cult Mechanicus stuff. There's no rhyme or reason to my list.
Look, those are Skitarii. I guess you had some.
I know there is a little bit of Skitarii because
points, I guess.
Points, but more allocations for battlefield roles. So, anyways, back to the list. We got 2 units of 5 Ruststalkers.
I assume we just talked about them. Hello, new boys. These guys are pretty good now.
Yep. There's an Iron Strider Ballisteri in the back there.
He's got
some extra points.
auto cannons, it looks like.
Yep. Some automatic cannons. I've got a bunch of priests.
Yeah, we got 10 Fulgurite, 10 Corpuscarii. Corpuscarii?
Corpuscarii, I think.
Yeah.
We got 10 Jazz Hands and 20 with the sticks.
I'm curious to see how they're going to perform. They got a lot more options now with the new book here. So they seen a lot of change.
I'm curious to see how they perform too.
Yeah.
Then we got rounding off the list, we got a Data Smith up there.
This guy here is important because he makes Castellan Robots core.
He does, if he's close to them, which is kind of neat. And then I got a Dominus and a Manipulus.
These are the issues. These are what I'm here to... I'm going to cut their threads. That's the whole goal here. I'm going to murder them.
Yo, why are you going to be so aggressive like that?
That's just the Space Wolf way.
There's a lot of hatred getting floated around by Luka right now.
I'm
not sure I like it very much. Okay, so the Manipulus is going to have the Sonic Reaper, which is a better transonic cannon. And he's going to have the Logai upgrade.
Oh, that's right.
Honestly, I could spend like an hour. Like I could do like a standard Luka pregame, just explaining all of this, but we'll explain all the bonuses as we go along. The Dominus will be my Warlord, and he will take the Rise of Warlord trait of Citation and Savagery, which is basically select one friendly Rise of Core within 6 of them at the start of the fight phase, and improves the armor pen by 1 of their melee attacks.
Okay.
So anybody not familiar with how Rise works now? Each time a model with this dogma makes a melee attack, if you had made a charge, word charge, perform a heroic intervention this turn, you add 1 to the wound roll, and you add 1 to your charge rolls.
You're literally, that is literally Blood Angel rules, hand in hand, but a little bit worse because they get +1 to their advance rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. But I got beep boop robots, so
exactly.
It's okay. Yeah, and there you go. That's my list. New stuff.
New stuff here.
Today's battle is from the Open War Mission Pack. The player deployment zones run the long table edges. The middle of each player deployment zone is measured 9 inches from the center of the battlefield and tapers inwards until each edge runs 6 inches from each table edge. The objective is search and secure. It states, the players roll off. Starting with the winner, each player alternates placing objective markers numbered 1 to 6 until 6 have been set up. Each objective marker must be more than 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield, and more than 12 inches away from any other objective markers. At the start of each battle round after the first, randomly select one objective marker on the battlefield by rolling 1d6. Remove that objective marker from the battlefield. If the d6 rolled does not correspond to an objective marker on the battlefield, keep rolling until it does. Each player scores 1 victory point for each objective marker they control at the end of their turn. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner. For the twist, we have Invigorated. Add 1 to the move characteristic of all models. Add 1 to advance and charge rolls.
Taking a closer look at the table for this matchup here, we have our objectives scattered about that we showed off earlier. Those are from TNT Laserworks. We have a lot of terrain here from Games Workshop. This is Kill Team sets of terrain. We just got painted up. They were kind of gathering dust in the back. We finally decided to do something with them. So we have, 40k walls, which is nice. Ruined walls and barricades and all that good stuff. And we have some Sector Mechanicus custom terrain as well as crates and whatnot, as in, cranes. Cranes. The mat here is from GameMat.eu. It's one of the double-sided mats, so you get two birds, one stone. Ooh, it's hard to see, but look at that. It's neoprene material. On both sides you get a design, so you got two different types of tables there, as long as you have the terrain to match it. Haven't used this one in a while. I just figured to try and make it work. I don't know. Do you like it? I don't know if I do or not. But at least some
Very
feedback.
blue.
It's very blue.
It's not my favorite color palette, but I really like the brown one on the other side.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I use that for like
I know,
99% of my mat rep, so it's nice to use something different.
That was exactly what I was thinking too. So I flipped it over. I'm like, I never use this side. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can make it work. And
You know what? I wouldn't have picked to do this. So you are the hero that we need, not the hero we deserve.
Thank you very much. Annual reminder to our Silver Vault members: lots of discount codes available to you on the website. Go to the Vault section, or click the link down below in the description, or simply go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount. Lots of terrain, lots of model discounts, over 40 companies. Well worth at least checking out. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and deploy our forces. We're going to pick our sides and start rolling some dice and killing each other. Voila, we're done! We've done it for my deployment. I got Grey Slayers on my left flank, able to run or advance to that objective if need be, hiding behind some barricades. In the middle, I got my Rune Priest with Land Raider and Wolfguard inside. 2 Leviathan Siege Dreadnoughts right beside him. We have Grey Slayers, kind of hiding in the dense cover there, or in the ruined walls. And another pack of Grey Slayers over here, ready to pounce on that one when the opportunity presents itself. And then 1 Rhino filled with Wolfguard on my far right flank, ready to advance up the table. And hopefully these 3 objective markers don't disappear, or else I lose a lot of invested points into nothing. And that's it for my deployment. In reserve I do have my Terminators.
So we got Rust Stalkers over there, Priests, the Cataphron Breachers, the Manipulus hanging out. We've got Destroyers, Robots, 2 other characters, the Chicken Walker, the Battlestar guy, Jazz Hand Priests, more of my Destroyers, the Fulgurite Priests, and then the Rust Stalkers.
Rust Stalkers over there. Same idea, ready to pounce on objectives in the first turn. I think typically, I definitely want to get my Psychic Power buffs off first and go first, because my Leviathans are kind of exposed right now. This one's a little bit safer. It'll be behind the dense cover. That one is not, though.
You've still got this in the way a little bit.
I suppose, yeah, it depends on where the shooting comes from over there. Always something to consider, that's very true. But I would love to still get my Psychic Powers off first. So we're going to go ahead and roll off now to see who gets to snag that first turn. And, a 1! That's not great. A 3! All right.
Yep, I must.
Oh, Ad Mech turn 1.
So I do the canticles, everything else. The first thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to kind of go through the book as I go, and try to figure out all this. The Manipulus is going to be giving them the Galvanic Field. Never mind, it's core units.
Yep.
I forget about that. As soon as I
wasn't sure if you're doing that ironically or not.
No, I didn't pay attention to that.
Oh.
He doesn't have much point in the list anymore.
He shoots a flamer.
Dang it!
What does he do? What is his rule?
He would add to the range and the AP of them.
We don't need that here.
Yeah, he's better with Scutari. I'll figure out a thing eventually.
This is Codex Scutarii.
I know, it really is. Oh, that's tragic. Oh well, he'll go kill something on his own eventually. Folks, you live and learn as you go along.
Yeah, he's actually, because it's even more specific than that. It's only radium, galvanic, and
arc.
Arc rifles, of course.
So I was going to do the heavy arcs, because that made sense in my mind, but I keep forgetting that they're not core.
Yeah.
And they're bikers.
They're bikers. But hey, they have the tracked rules, so they kind of move like infantry do.
They kind of move like infantry, but also they're not able to do a lot of the actions, unless you bring that other guy.
Yes, that's right, the other guy. Anyways, well, he's going to hang out there, I guess.
Oh, he's going to kind of hang out. No.
Live and learn. No, I didn't know either.
You do have 13 command points.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to go for Benediction of the Autumn Scythe, so whenever a unit's selected to shoot, I can re-roll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, 1 damage roll.
All right, cool.
That's kind of neat.
That's something for the first one. Not bad. Good start.
Let's just start rushing forward. Robots are just going to take a walk.
Is everything just going to move forward?
Everything's going to move forward. I'll show you before and after, because there's not going to be anything fancy I'm doing here. Well, I think that's my movement done. Basically, just grabbing the 3 objectives there. There's, I don't know, there's one over here somewhere.
Yeah, you're
It's
standing on top of it.
underneath him.
It's one of them. Yeah.
And just getting everything else into position to shoot. Yeah, I just want to try to put some punishment on Luka turn 1 and see what happens.
I'm gonna try my best to avoid that. I'm gonna try my best here. All right, so it's shooting time for the Ad Mech, and they get to reroll the Cult Mechanicus stuff, which is everything, except for like that Battle Starry. I guess to reroll 1 hit roll, wound roll,
And damage roll.
And damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's not going to come up super big, but
But it'll be nice.
Cool.
It's mostly for the hit rolls, I'm gonna assume here.
We're going to do the Castellan robots shooting into these men here.
All right, now they do ignore dense cover because of phosphor, so there's not much I can do about that. And this is the first time using like ruined walls. They typically things give like dense cover, light cover, or hard cover. They won't gain any light cover against us. Same with woods I learned recently. It's a little much giving things with dense cover, light cover as well, so +1 to the save and -1 to hit. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. So in this case, it's just -1 hit, but the phosphor ignores that.
All right, I don't think I'm forgetting any strats here. So there should be 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s
Because
they
they're
are core
currently core.
with the guy nearby.
Yeah, if you kill the guy, they lose the core keyword.
Right. So 4s, re-rolling 1s,
And rerolling all.
1 other.
Yeah.
So re-roll one of those 3s randomly. No.
You have 4 hits. These are strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
3s to wound. And you don't need to reroll any. And they're AP 2.
Those are AP 1.
Oh, 1. Okay, so they go to a 4-up save. These are 2 damage each.
These
so
are the 2 damage ones. The other ones are 1 damage, have better AP.
So you do kill 2 of my Grey Hunters in the back here. If I call them Grey Slayers throughout this game, I apologize. This is a 30k name for them, but they're Grey Hunters.
Now the top gun with slightly different stats. Same thing, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. These are wounding on 3s. Haven't used my re-roll yet, and I will use it right here. Nope. These are -2, 1 damage.
All right. 6 5-up saves. Oh, so he killed the rest. Oh, I got 1 guy left. So he killed 3 of them off, though. 1, 2, 3. We'll keep the pack leader.
Okay, we got the good old Cataphrone Breachers now.
All right, let's see what they got. One of them is -1 to hit because he's firing through that. The rest are all fine to fire at this Leviathan Dreadnought right here.
So these are the ones without penalty. Just hitting on 4s, nothing special.
You get to do a reroll if you want to because of
I will take the reroll here.
Canticle of the Omnisaya, I believe.
didn't help.
Didn't quite help there.
These 2 round 5s. Okay.
Okay, well, the dents helped a little bit there.
I wound you on 4s.
Yes, because I'm a vehicle.
Yes.
And you get to reroll 1 of these.
I'll take a reroll.
6 do anything?
The 6s aren't anything special. I'll use a command point reroll on one of those as
Ooh,
well.
down to 12.
Okay, there we go.
So the AP is going to force me to a 5-up save here. I'll make 1. What's the damage on this?
3.
3 per 8. Well, I reduce it down to, so I take 6 damage. I'm reducing the damage with Duty Eternal to 2 damage per shot and go down to 8 remaining wounds.
And I'm going to overload your systems because I know he brackets.
Indeed.
So this works. It's going to cost me 1 CP, works on a 2.
So you're down to 11.
It does. So you count as having. I'm going to read the whole thing. In any phase, when an enemy vehicle loses 1 or more wounds as a result of an attack made with an arc weapon by an Ad Mech model, your model's characteristic can, if it can change as it suffers damage, the enemy vehicle is considered to have half the number of wounds remaining for the purpose of determining what the characteristics are.
Okay, so he's in his middle bracket. He's got 4 wounds remaining, technically.
He counts as having 4 for his bracketing, yeah. Moving along down the line, we're going to have this unit to go ahead, and I'm going to pop the Plasma Specialists.
Ooh, from Ryza.
From Ryza, yeah. So it's 1 CP, it's going to be 1 extra damage, and I will... you know what, Fortune favors the bold, I'll overcharge the guns.
Ooh, make him 3 damage each.
Okay.
What's the target, though?
See, I really want to further bracket that Leviathan. And I also want to deal with this Land Raider here. So we're going to have 3 firing at the Land Raider, and the other 2 will fire at the Leviathan.
Gotcha. All right. The Land Raider will go ahead and pop Smokescreen, give him -1 to hit for 1 CP. So I'll go down to 7. What are we firing first?
We'll do the 2 that are going into the Leviathan there.
Down to this
So
line.
this is the Plasmas.
Is it 6 shots?
Yep.
So it's a D6 per. It's a blast weapon, I believe.
Looking for 5s.
Because of that thing in the way there. You, didn't help much, though.
Pick one of those rerolls. There we go.
Oh! Oh!
Beautiful.
These are 3s to wound, maybe. Yeah, probably actually 3s, yeah. I'll go double check if it matters. Okay, it might matter. Yeah, the 3s wound there. This thing went down to toughness
I
7.
won't be using the reroll on that. Then.
No? Alright, so 3 saves. That are 5 up invulns. Ooh, nice. So I only 1 fails and they're 3 damage each?
Yep.
gets reduced down to 2, so I'm down to 6 wounds. That does bracket it to its lowest bracket, though, because of the stratagem on it
I'm
currently.
gonna double check if I got any hit rolls with 1. I don't think I did, though.
Ooh.
I do get a single shot with a phosphor here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I missed.
All right, and then we have the remaining shots from those 3 shooting down here at the Land Raider.
Yes, sir.
He's got smoke on him. Let's see if this helps. 3d6 shots. Ooh, it's a good roll.
Looking for 5s. 1s are bad.
Well, 1s are bad. No reroll in here. We have just a single 1. 3 hits with them.
Should be winning on force.
Yes.
Okay.
Minus good AP on that as well.
-3, good sir.
I passed none of those.
Okay, that's 9 damage.
Well, it's only -3?
It's -3.
I had a 5 there, so I passed one of those. These 2 up save on the
Okay.
Land Raider. Yeah, so you said 9? So 6. He's down to 8. 10 wounds remaining. This guy's got 16 wounds. I forgot.
Next unit's gonna do the same thing and just fire at the Land Raider. I will, for fun, I'll overcharge.
Okay. Just the one destroyer in the back took a mortal wound
Took
from...
1 more wounds.
Yeah.
That's the way it works now.
It's no longer instantly destroying the model.
And it's not destroying the model, and the way that it's worded is that each time an unmodified hit roll of 1 is made for an attack with a weapon profile, the bear's unit suffers a mortal wound after shooting with the weapon.
Okay.
So you won't have like multiple guys with like 1 or 2 wounds. Like it's for bookkeeping, they did a good job.
Yeah, it's actually a lot easier to maintain. All right, nice, nice. So 5d6 shots, or sorry, 6d6 shots.
5d6.
Oh, it is 5.
They're 5-man units.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, let's see what I can get. I'm looking for 4s.
5s. I got smoke on me.
Oh yeah, you smoked.
And then 1s are real bad.
The 1s are pretty bad, but I'm gonna reroll 1 of them.
Might as well. You only got a hit too, so it only kills 1 of them.
Sad robot noises shall be heard over here.
4s to wound.
Indeed, good sir, indeed. And I'll reroll 1 of these.
Might as well.
Benediction, yes.
7, 5 up saving throws. Oh, I did okay there, but I have 2 wounds left. Oh.
6 shots, autocannons. Blam! Blast them! They should just be 4s.
And
5s.
5s. We
Good
can
sir.
Yeah, oh wait, there, he doesn't get the cannon
He's
clause,
not
right?
yet, right. He's
Interesting.
Secretary.
Cannot hurt the Land Raider. Alright, well I survived the shooting, but we do have morale over here. I lost 5 of them. Part of me wants to roll it, but also part of me wants to spend 2 command points to inspire him, because he'll be important later on. Oh gosh! A Grey Hunter pack leader is only leadership 7!
You're fine.
So if I roll a 4 or more, I run away. So it's a 50-50. Or I can spend 2 command points to automatically pass. I'm going to inspire him, because I don't see what I can't think of what I need my command points for right now. And here's a test roll. He would have stuck around. Oh well, I'm down 2 command points. That'll bring me down to 5, and we're down to score, where Josh is going to get 3 victory points, 1 for the objective behind that, 1 for the one in the middle, and then 1 for over here. We're going to spend 2 command points in my command phase. I'm up to 6 now to use Power of the Machine Spirit on the Land Raider to get full fire effect out of him, hopefully. That'll bring us down to 4. That should be it. We're going to go right onto movement, where we are going to reposition some of this stuff. And again, inspiring on him, so he's sticking around there. We're going to move some stuff around here. All right, the Land Raider is going to essentially just move to right there. Not moving up too far at all. Happy with that position. This Leviathan only moves 4 because of the stratagem on him. He's in his lowest bracket, even though his current wounds would not bring him there. He's got 3 wounds remaining technically. So he's gonna move there. And then this one is going to move up to this position because it can't quite clear that and get past his Leviathan, buddy.
I'm going to point out that your bases are dynamite.
Thank you. They are from Gamer's Grass. End up relatively around there. We are then going to go ahead and advance the Grey Hunter, who is supposed to advance first. He gets to go, he goes 7 plus 1 of this roll, so he goes 11 inches. He's meant to go right there in between the 2 vehicles. That will take Buddy Boy here to right in here. Boom. And then I realize I'm kind of cramping in on my old style here of what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna, it's that Leviathan being so slow kind of hindered me. It's a good call. That's where they end up. I initially wanted that area to hold my Wolf Guard when this dies, but I decided to say, screw it, don't care. This is what it's going to look like. And then the Wolf Priest will advance as well. Why not? Sorry, not Wolf Priest, Rune Priest. He'll go pretty far. I got nothing crazy ambitious for him. He can go, heck, he can hang out right back here. There you go, look at that. That'll bring it to this Rhino, who is going to advance. He goes 13 right now, plus 4. Rhino will end right there. Yes. And then we're going to advance these Grey Hunters. Bloop. They're just going to go to this side over there. Leaving the pack leader over there. And these Grey Hunters behind these barricades, or those sea cans, space cans will go an extra 5, an extra 6. So they go 13 inches. And then like that, just have the 3 models on the objective there. And that'll bring to the psychic phase. We're going to attempt Stormcaller from the Rune Priest. This will give all Space Wolf units, not necessarily core, within 6 of him light cover. Command, man, command point reroll. Command, oh, we got it, nice. And unfortunately, that cost me a reroll, so I'll go down to 3 command points, and we are going to spend a command point on Cloaked by the Storm. So he also has an additional 6-inch aura of negative, everything nearby him is negative when they hit. And then his other psychic power, nothing's in range to target. So, I'll see if I get it, though. I'll go check line of sight if I need it or not. 10? Nothing's in range of it anyways. It just makes something fight last. So if it charges me, then I get to fight first with my stuff. And we're going to go into shooting, where the only thing I'm able to fire with are my Dreadnoughts and Land Raider. That's cool. I'll do that. We'll go with Land Raider, firing everything into the 4-man squad of destroyers. Try that out. The 4 las cannons on 3s. Okay, we got 1 miss, and should be 3s. 3 wounding hits. These are AP4.
Ooh, I'm looking for a 6 up.
So, Bionics, yes. AP4 because I'm in the Devastator Doctrine. Ooh, all 3 go through. So the first one will kill 1, second one, and then the third one will kill 1. So I kill 2 there? Yeah, I gotta, nah, I don't care about that so much, yeah. So I'll kill 2 of them, and then we have 6 heavy bolter shots. Boom. They all hit. Nice. Okay, so the 2 CPU is pretty worth there so far. And 5 wounds at AP2.
Gee. You got a brand spanking new 3-up armor save at least, so they go to a 5.
Welcome to the world of 5 of saves. If I kills both of them off, they're dead. All right.
Yeah, I wish I killed him now.
Yeah, that was probably the best 2 command points I've spent in a long time on. It pretty much only hit on 3s and 4s the whole time. Would have missed everything. Okay, the Leviathans are up next. We'll start with the heavily crippled one first. The Meltas aren't in range on either of them. We're going to put the Storm Cannon into the arc rifle wielding ones.
Okay.
We'll do the 8 Storm Cannon shots into the Breachers. They're a pretty big threat to my Leviathan, so might as well. These are the one hitting on 5s, because he's pretty hurt. We have 2 hits, and no wounds there. All right, and we're going to go ahead and do the second one. Same thing, 8 shots, but now we're hitting on 3s. Oh, sorry, 4s, because you're in dense cover. And I don't ignore that. The other guy would have been hitting on 6s, but he missed with everything anyways. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounding hits at AP2. Should put you to a 4-up.
Yeah, I'm proud owner of a 2-up save.
Yeah, they got a 2-up now. I kill 2 of them. And
how much damage are they?
They're 2 each. I only kill 1, but I bring 1 down to a wound. I have no other firepower that can go into him, though. Nice. Very nice. Okay, well, we have... we're done. That's my turn. I get 3 victory points. I'm on 1 objective. We're on 2 objectives. And we're on 3 objectives.
Very nice.
There's no morale either, because I think they're leadership 7. They can't fail with losing 1 model, and the other squad of destroyers got, well, shot. Alright, well, Josh is going to get a command point in his command phase back up to 12. We're gonna see, I'm in the tactical doctrine as well. I've got to be. And we're going to roll for an objective. Would you like to roll or you want me to roll?
No, you got it. You're holding it high, man.
So, I'm going to roll a number here, and that's the objective that disappears permanently. That's a 6. I got a 5 there, a 4 over there. Oh, 6 right over here.
Beautiful.
Yes. Well, the command points I spent on him are worthless, so no.
Looking at my options for my Canticle, I will go Litany of the Electromancer. Making all my stuff -1 to hit in combat.
Oh, cool.
And with that, I'm just, I think that's all in the command phase. I give my command point about back to 12. And I think we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of moving.
Is everything going to move? Nothing fancy?
Yeah, nothing fancy. Should be all my movement done. These guys advanced up the board. Move these Cataphrons over. He came over to heal. I don't know what he's going to do with his life. This Dominus decided to heal up there. And just kind of stick with his robots. And, yeah. These guys walked up to be aggressive. I'm just in a position just to try to beat Luka up as much as I can. You did a lot of damage to me. I didn't pay that much attention, but yeah, you did a ton of damage.
This Land Raider killed like 300 points of models just by getting lucky. It was like,
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of spooky.
It was like, you shoot at me, I didn't die. I shoot at you, I kill all your stuff. It was unexpected, and that probably should never have happened. I'm going to spend a CP.
I'm going to spend a CP on Electromancer's Wrath. Select one enemy unit. Dang it!
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Excluding vehicles. I thought it was only vehicles.
No.
I keep doing everything backwards, folks. Oh, they're gonna zip zap you? You know what? No, I'm gonna start with the autocannon. I don't think I'm gonna kill you with the autocannon, but I'm gonna try.
You might as well try.
Still learning the book as we go. So, the Electromancer's Wrath is I pick a unit within 12 that can't be a vehicle, and have the chance to do more wounds to it.
Right.
Okay, so this is the Cognis autocannon. Looking for 3s to hit. Ooh.
All right. And 5s to wound. Actually, it's 4s to hit and 5. Because I forgot he's -1 to hit right now. He's got a -1 to hit or an AP1.
Did that change? Did I roll 4s to hit there?
I'll go double check in a second. There was a 3 there to hit, so it'd just be 2 wounds instead of 3. Because the Stormcaller and the Psychic Power. These are AP1. My 2 up goes to 3 up, but these all have light cover right now, so back to a 2 up. We're okay.
I'm gonna go lightning hands into it. The chances of me killing it here aren't necessarily great, but I really would rather pop this and then shoot these guys at the Marines inside. I think that's a better play.
100% it is, yeah. Like,
So,
those guys will absolutely destroy the Marines inside.
Alright, let's see what I got.
Alright, these are 3. They ignore the -1 to hit, because that's just the rule they have now.
And the advance.
Oh yeah, they don't care about that.
They see you.
3s are good, and 6s are even
Better.
better. Oof, these are 5s to wound, because these are strength 5.
Oh, you're fine.
What are you gonna find? It's like 8 there. 13 wounding hits. I could survive this. I do have a 1-up saving throw on him, so the AP1 makes it a 2-up. Oh! Command point reroll! Hey, we're alive with 1 wound.
Well, isn't that just silly?
I have no command points, though.
Really wish I read their strategy properly.
Oh. Well, you always have the destroyers.
I know, it's just such a waste for all these destroyers to do this.
1 wound Land Raider. The ironic thing is, I'm gonna lose like 3 of the guys inside. It's gonna then blow up and do a bunch of more wounds over here too. So
I know.
Only bad things lined up for me here.
Yeah, whatever. Get them.
Are we supercharging?
I'm not gonna take casualties from this.
Okay.
You can make fun of me when I don't kill you.
5d6 shots. Of course, super good rolls. I would have annihilated those wolf card. Hitting on 5s.
Oh, 5s again. You're fine.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh. What do you get? Because he can't roll. Why can he roll half hits and then like nothing on the wound?
Do I CP reroll one of these?
What's
This
the?
is such a waste.
It's a 4-up save on this guy against this.
I know. Okay, I'll CP reroll one.
Oh, you got 2. Okay. I know
Roll
11
these one at a time.
for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Dang it.
wow.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
No.
I don't know what to tell you. This Land Raider. He left.
Oh, he just
He's nothing else. There's no other line of sight on him. Everything else is melee.
I'm gonna shoot these guys at your Leviathan in the back there.
The further back one?
Yeah.
Oh, try and start bracketing him? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Got you, got you. This should all be in range?
Yeah, I'm looking for the half range stratagem, but I'm not.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the half range stratagem is.
6 to hit auto wound.
That helps. Alright, we have -1 to hit up on him too.
No 5s?
5s. We love these cataphrons. Oh no!
4s?
Alright, you got a couple wounds there. Okay, so there's no mortal wounds or anything, right? But they wound. The AP was
2.
I'm gonna roll my saves.
It may not have been.
Well,
I might be lying.
I pass 1 and I fail 1. I can tell you that without a shadow of a doubt. AP2, they have a 2-up save to a 4-up. I rolled 2 and a 5. We're gonna go down to 12 wounds remaining because of Duty Eternal, reducing the damage from 3 down to 2. Would you like to spend this stratagem to
I will give you the zip zap.
zip zap? All right, so this is on a 2-up.
Yeah.
This is from the arc weapon, messing with the mechanics here on the Dreadnought. He now counts as losing 4. He's missing 4 wounds as of right now. He has 6 wounds left. Is that what it is? It's one of the 2.
You guys having half the amount left.
Okay, he's got 6 wounds left. Gotcha.
Robots are gonna go and just put shots into that 5-man squad.
Yeah, that's fair. Be ignoring the dense terrain because
Phosphor cares not for your dents.
yeah, I just get the light cover bonus from barrels that are totally not explosive.
Yeah.
4s.
We're rolling 1s.
Oh yeah, we got a tech priest nearby. Hey. And their core, because the little data smith. Is this the 2 damage gun or the 1 damage?
2 damage gun.
2 damage gun, alright.
Looking for 3s.
3s to wound here, and we have a couple fails. 5
5
saves.
total.
These ones are AP1. I have a 2-up save with the cover, so 3s. You do kill 2 of them. Blah, blah.
The rest of the guns. We're rolling 1s. These are again looking for 3s.
These are better AP though.
Yes.
So
AP2.
2 of them. 4-up. Kill wounds 1. They are only 1 damage. Down to 1 wound, though we did forget about the 5 phosphor blasters.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take those.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like the only thing firing at them, and it wouldn't change the outcome of the game at all.
It's just 5 shots.
All right, hitting on 5s. Oh, okay, not bad. We got 3 hits.
Strength 5.
Nice. All right. And we have
1 wound.
ooh, is AP on that?
It's only the AP 1.
Oh my goodness!
That's why you go back and fix stuff, folks.
That's why you go back. That usually never works.
I know, it never does.
Does he blow up? No. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the guys down, and you're supposed to put them down first. In this case, it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna put them all around here because nothing. They can't advance and charge, right?
No, I can give you the zip zap for being within 12 though, and do like the 3 mortal wounds or something.
Ah, yeah, I don't care about that. I'm gonna lose. Unfortunately, 3 of them, and Land Raider destroyed. Womp womp. Now Josh is gonna spend this stratagem to zap with the.
Yeah, Electromancer's Wrath.
Yeah.
It's a new one, so I roll, pick a unit within 12, it's not a vehicle, which is definitely them. They take D3 mortal wounds.
And it's gonna be 2. Kills another wolf guard off for a CP.
Data Smith, Gamma Pistol, into that closest Leviathan.
Closer Leviathan. Does he hit on 2? He should be hitting on 2s, right?
He hits on 3s.
Oh, he misses then. -1 to hit.
Dang it! Well, I'm gonna fire my Volkite Blaster at you then.
Blast!
Okay, so these should be hitting on 3s.
Is it the Dominus?
This is the Dominus, yeah.
Is it a heavy weapon?
It is a heavy weapon.
Oh, you don't care. Yeah, because you can't stack the -2.
Correct.
Got
Oh,
it.
look at that.
We got a hit.
Nope, it's wound rolls I'm looking for.
Already.
So, strength 6? No.
Oh, not a 1. After that character, that is it for shooting.
I think we're over to charges, bro.
Absolutely we are. Where would you like to start? We got a couple, well, we got like, we got these
We'll
guys.
do
Could
these
charge.
guys. We'll do
Them
these guys.
charge. All right, well, I'm
Should
not.
be getting a total of +2.
I think so.
I believe.
Oh, 'cause
it
you're
is
Ryza. Yeah,
Ryza
yeah,
giving me +1,
yeah.
then yeah.
All right, you rolled an up to an 11.
Make it.
Completely surrounding the Rhino. And I have no command points left. The contents are in grave danger. They do mortal wounds when they charge.
Over 6s here, friendo.
We see none.
Except for none.
Okay.
Robot charge.
Who we charging?
I mean, I might as well just charge both Leviathans and hopefully this goes well.
Okay, fair, yeah. 6 + 1.
2. Command point reroll. I need an average roll of 7 here.
We need a 7 to get both in engagement range. Well, that is
I
probably a
got
7. Ooh, that's a total of 10.
I realized I messed up pretty bad with placement there.
What?
Could
Why?
I fix? I need him closer. Let me check my auras. Tis a misplay, but I'll just have to make do. I will pop the 1 CP for crushing weight to try to do some mortal wounds to you on the fresher guy.
Oh, yes, the guy with 12 wounds left.
2 ups for mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
Oh. Takes 2 down to 10. And they will fight first. I have no way to counter-offensive, so I guess this is there's only 2 fights anyways. All right, robot, are they going to go to Weapon Skill 2+?
And then they can't change it for the rest of the game, but I think I will go to Weapon Skill 2 up, yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I'm using it, technically I guess I could use that in whatever phase I wanted to. But that is the Binaric Override.
I wonder if you could do it. I wonder when you have to do it, because if you could stay in the Protector Doctrine, and then when they go to swing, do it, that'd be kind of cool.
Use it at the start of any phase.
Oh, so you have to declare at the start. All right. Well, start of the combat phase, they are going to Binaric Override, and they're going to go into the Conqueror Doctrine.
Yes.
That will bring it down to 6. All right, and then the defensive bonuses are only light cover and -1 to hit for range attack, so no bonuses on the Leviathans here. So it's beat up time.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is put 3 of them into the 10 wound and 1 into the 6 wound.
I think that's the right call, yeah.
Into the 6 wound man.
Boop. You got 1 robot attacking him?
Yep, should be hitting on 2s. You get 1 additional attack each time with the fist.
Yep.
So 4 attacks total.
You got 1 miss.
Okay, do I want to CP reroll that? I got command points, whatever.
You're down to...
Yeah.
All right, you got a hit and you're down to 5 command points.
This is strength 10. And I believe I'm +1 to wound being Ryza charging. Yeah, add 1 to the wound roll. 2s.
2s. All right, matter there. We have 4 saves. We do have the invulnerable, 5 up. We're going to make 2 of them. Fail to.
3 damage apiece.
So 2 damage each, bringing them down to 2 wounds left from him to them. And then we have these 3 Castellan robots attacking this Leviathan.
See what I can get. I'm
Only
glad I
1
changed
miss.
the 2s to wound you, friendo. Oh, pretty bad.
And then 5 ups. We're going to make somehow too many of them. 4 saves, 3 fails. So that's going to be 6 damage, bringing them down to 4. But they're both going to be in their lowest bracket because this one has a stratagem on him. And the other one is quite literally in his lowest bracket. And that brings the fight over to the full grade Electro Priest into the Rhino.
He's looking for 3s to hit. Good amount of fails. That should be 4s to wound you now.
Is strength 7?
Nope, they're +1 to wound.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
No mortal wounds.
Interesting, he didn't do any mortal wounds there. These are 5-up saves. I still make 4 of those. So the Rhino's going to somehow live. Man, 4 wounds left. I thought they were dead for sure. Oh. Well, I guess I will fight back. We'll start with the Land Raider. You have Litany active, so you're -1 to hit, but I'm a Space Wolf. I get +1 to hit, so I'm back to hitting on 6s. Ooh. We have D3 +1 attacks. We have 2 attacks. And we miss both times. Then we're going over here with the Leviathans. I guess I'll start with... It doesn't really matter which one I start with, so we'll go with that one. 5 attacks with the drill on 5s, because the +1 hit, -1 to hit. We have 3 hits.
Jeez, my man. What are you doing?
And 3 wounds. And
What's the AP?
4? AP 4.
That's no saves.
That actually kills almost... So, luckily they went up to 7 wounds. That's 6 damage each per vehicle.
I know, that's kind of nasty.
Yep, so I kill 1, whichever one. And then one's got 1 wound left.
I guess I'm going to go here. Question is I'm probably just going to blow him up.
Would that kill the other one automatically? Because it hits your own unit too.
Yeah, I know it hits the other one too. I'm thinking if that's what I want to do or not.
Oh.
No, okay, so I'm going to roll to see here.
Okay. Boom.
No. Okay.
And then one
So
guy's
he's dead.
got 1
He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah. Oh, I want to blow him up if he dies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to attack the other guy. This one's got a Siege Claw, so not quite as good against vehicles. These also hit on 5s. We're going to get 2 hits. And I think I reroll against infantry. Oh, sorry. I think it's been changed that I didn't realize. They actually just get an extra attack and not the reroll. So an extra attack, which misses. All right. So we have 1 wounding hit against the robots. -3, so you do get a save against this.
Yep, 6 up.
Oh, you make it.
I didn't want to make it.
Nice. Very nice. Well, okay then.
I think it's your turn, bro.
Yep. Scoring, you get 3 victory points again, because you got 1, 2, and 3 over there. He's got the 1 breacher nearby it there. I'm going to get a command point in my command phase for the second battle round here, and I'm like saved by Nuffle that I can now use that unit. To me, it was dead. You know, I move forward, maybe it dies, maybe it doesn't. Now they can disembark and cause some ruckus. All right, well, let's go on a movement and figure out what I want to do. I'm going to try some fighting shenanigans here to save some face here and win some ground back, and then we'll see where I can hit you hard with my Wolf Lord and his Terminators. And we'll just figure it out from there, will we? Before I go any further, we should roll a morale on them. They lost 3 models. They're okay. Now we'll go into proper movement. You're going to move 7 right behind them. That'll take you to there. And this is all going to stay. I don't know what to do with that Grey Hunter in there. He's tucked in there. I think we're going to keep these buddies over here holding this objective, and they stand still. They can rapid fire. We're still in the tactical doctrine. I have to roll for them as well. I lost 2. They're okay. Leadership 7 on a Grey Hunter pack leader. For some reason, I thought he was 8. He's not. I guess they're only a step above a Blood Claw, so it makes sense. I get that. We will move these Grey Hunters up to the objective and up to the pipes to claim some cover, and maybe put some shots down the table at the Rust Stalkers to force them to move, if I'm in range. Okay, that's all moved. That's staying in combat. That's staying there. So the only thing I have to decide on is if this one wants to try and break free, which is a dumb idea, or emergency disembark its contents. Yeah, I'm going to keep the 1 CP for emergency disembarkation when this eventually dies on my turn. And we're going to go on to reinforcements, and I think I could try and save their lives, or I could put increased pressure over here, which I think is what I want to do, because I can tag them in combat if I roll well enough. And then just, this is a lost cause. I just hope that objective disappears. And from the teleport strike chambers, the Terminators and the Wolf Lord come to try and hit this flank up a little bit.
I warn you. I haven't figured it out yet, but if you dare charge me, I will find a way to kill you.
Find a way to get him. And yeah, that's actually how we're going to end it. We're going to go on to the Psychic phase, where we are going to cast Schmite, I think. Now, we're going to do Murderous Hurricane first. We got it with a 7. Now, I'm going to pick an enemy unit within 18 inches. Doesn't need to be viable. They're not allowed to fight until all my stuff is already fought. So that's the Castellan robots. They can't fight. And he's got the artifact built in that does the same thing. So the hope is to charge there. They can't fight. They can't fight. And then I'll just fight wherever I make a charge, which is hopefully over here. For his second psychic power, I could do Stormcaller, Maybe? Yeah, sure. Get some. Okay, we get a 6-inch aura of light cover against ranged attacks. But we're not. I don't have the CP to make it -1 to hit. That'll bring it to shooting. We're gonna start with the. Oh, that guy there. That guy there. What do I do with him? I honestly don't know. That Grey Hunter. Okay. Yeah, the Grey. Jeez. You know what? I'll move him. I'll move him just in case, because he was meant to hold this objective over here, but instead he's just gonna move his 7 inches to there.
I'm a wolf guard now.
Guys, I've totally been a wolf guard this whole time. We're going to go ahead and start firing with the Leviathans because they have no choice but to fire into the Castellan robots. We'll start with this one here, firing everything. Heavy Flamers. He's got 5 automatic hits. Should be 5s to wound. 3 wounds at AP 1.
Jeez,
A little ridiculous.
they're pretty good, bro.
Yeah, they're a little ridiculous right now. So you take 2 damage. Unless
No.
they don't have a 2-up, eh?
Nope. No.
All right, are we automatically blowing it up?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So it'll be 5 wounds left on one of them. No, sorry, 6 because they have 7 now.
Yeah.
And then explosion time. Machine Spirit's Revenge. So he's gonna, instead of rolling to explode, automatically explodes. I believe they're D3 mortal wounds each. This is kind of makes me.
Oh, it's only 1 mortal wound.
Oh, maybe not then. Oh, what am I thinking? What was D3 before? They used to be D3.
They used to be D3 before. Yes,
Okay.
I'm learning as I go. Yeah, whatever, I'll do it.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that brackets him. Boop, boop, boop. And since dice are rolled 1 at a time, I imagine the rest of these shots are resolved at weapon skill. We're hitting on 6s now because they're heavy weapons. Except for the Melta. Probably should have shot with that one first, all things considered. But we'll see how this ends up. We're going to go ahead and do the Melta next because why not? This is not a heavy weapon, so it hits on that. And I guess you know what? The 2 could count as a failed wound there. So he does not wound with the Melta gun. And then we will do 8 shots with the Storm Cannon. And 6s, because it's a heavy weapon and we're pretty hurt. And 2 more wounds at AP 1, because we're not in the dev sphere anymore.
Okay. I go to a 4-up.
2 more damage, down to 3. Boop.
Boop.
Now the next one will fire. Same idea. In fact, we'll do the Melta gun first, I guess. Hurrah! Misses. Heavy Flamers, right? Yeah, we'll do the Storm... Yeah, I guess we'll do the Storm Cannons. I don't know. 6s. Oh, he misses. Then the Heavy Flamer. 7 automatic hits. 5s. 3 wounds, AP 1.
I'm gonna roll low, then roll high. Oh, okay, it's fine.
No damage. That'll bring shooting to... I'll get these guys out of the way. We are going to go ahead and put this one guy's bolt gun single shot into the Ruststalkers. That is a hit. And that is a wound. AP 1. Yeah, tactical.
Cover?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe more.
I think it's an additional one on top of that, I believe.
Maybe?
I'll check in a second if it... No, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter. And then we're going to have the Wolf Lord fire his combi bolter in this direction. Should be 4 shots. Let's roll this twice. I don't know if I have line of sight. I'm just assuming I do.
Yeah.
We have 4 hits and 2 wounds. AP 1, but cover and all that stuff. You're good. Double good. And over here, we're going to have... He'll throw a frag grenade if he's within range. Frag coming their way. It would be 3 shots. He hits on 3s. He wounds on not that. All right. And then we're going to do... he's only got the bolt gun, so he'll shoot his bolt gun because the frag grenade, the grenade's too far. We have nothing. All right. And then we're going to do a frag grenade and then 5 bolt pistols from the Wolf Guard. So the grenade will be 4 shots. Hitting on that and wounding on nothing. All right. Just getting bad rolls out of the way, obviously. And then the bolt pistols. 3s. 3s. 3 wounds.
5 up, 5 up.
Okay, 2 saves. Oh wow, no damage. Nice. So they're all done. That's all done. And then we have the Rhino firing his 4 bolter shots.
No, leave them alone.
He should be. He's not in his last bracket, so 4s and 3s. 1 wound.
Okay, 5 up. 5 up. No, he killed a man.
Ooh. Bloop. Okay. And then that is it for shooting. And that'll bring it to charging. Oh, I guess these guys haven't fired, but they have no targets. So, all right. So I can't draw a line of sight through this wall here at the characters. Plus the characters have Luka, sir. Well, the guy in the middle doesn't, but he's out of line of sight. All right, let's start with the Wolf Guard right here in the middle. They're going to declare charge against Corpus Garii Electro Priests.
I need to check for strategy.
Oh, strats.
Yes, I'm overwatching.
3 command points left for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Got a lot of lightning hands coming my way, though. 6s are good. We got 3 of them. Should be 9 total hits because of their rule.
3s.
And 6 wounds. AP 1?
It's only 8 people, yeah.
4 of saving throw. That kills 1. We'll lose you, I think. Put a wound on this wolf guard. And then we charge. We have +1 of this roll. We roll a 12 in total. Charging to there, we'll have the Rune Priest go next. He also rolls a 12. He'll just go there. And then the Bray Hunter will go also 12.
Jeez, man.
That bodes ill, by the way, for my Terminators coming up. We're going to declare a charge against the Fulgurite Electro Priest. Now, they do get +1 of this charge because they're invigorated. Oof. There's my command point. But they get it with a 12. And then the Wolf Lord. I guess we'll chain this guy back well, I might chain him back a little bit just in case he fails his charge, so they get the reroll once. He gets +2 to this roll. Oh, he makes it with a 10, because he has Saga the Hunter, plus the Invigorated. So he will just go get nice and comfortable in there too. Because of that model dying there, this Leviathan Dreadnought has to declare a charge as well, but he can't fail. So he'll just go right there. Well, they're fighting last because of Murderous Hurricane, and then we're going to use the Armor of Rust to target them. They're not eligible to fight until all of my units have fought. And we're going to go...
could Electroshock you here and make them swing last.
It's true, okay.
Let me see. I think I'll spend the 1 to Electroshock here.
All right.
So they can't swing until all eligible. So it's a weird back and forth.
Yeah, so I will go first with Mobile Floored. And then his Saga of the Hunter ability is now unlocked. So all units within 6 can advance and charge. They just don't get the +1 advance and charge rolls. He is going to get an extra D3 attacks for Shock Assault. He'll get 2 more instead of 1. And you have Litany of the Electromancer currently active.
Yes, sir.
So I get +1 to hit, -1 to hit. I hit on 2s. This is a Frost Sword. He does not reroll once. He's not core. And these should be 3s to wound. So 4 wounding hits.
Okay.
Involves.
5s.
5s. And these are 2 damage each.
2 damage each, eh?
Yeah.
So fast dice rolling.
That kills maybe 2. He kills 3 of them. Yeah. So he cuts down 3 Electro Priests, and that will unlock at the end of the phase his Saga of the Wolfkin too. So core units will always get Shock Assault, and they can advance and charge.
Cool.
Now I have to go with my other charges, so I can't go with them because they're electroshocked, but we go with this.
Yeah, because I
Leviathan.
can't interrupt with them or them, right?
Correct. No counter offensives allowed there. And then, yeah, so he will go. It's going to be a weird order of things. Look at this. Look at this go. He will attack with his Siege Claw because he kind of has to. 5 attacks on 4s. No, he's still 5s. So I get +1 to hit, -1 to hit, yeah. 5s. Okay, he's got 3 hits with that claw. That was a 5. And 2s. All right. So 4. No save against that, by the way, and that's just 6 damage each.
Yeah, so they're all dead then.
Yeah, actually, he kills both of them on his own. Do they explode?
I'm just gonna automatically blow him up.
All right, so it does a mortal wound to that guy, and then
Yep.
does he explode? Yep.
Okay, very good.
Oh, that can kill him too. Does it kill him off? 1 wound left?
Well, he
And
just
then-
took a mortal wound from
He
this.
killed
and
it.
then he
It's all mutually dead here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Cool.
for dramatic effect, nothing else is in range. Oh, there's nothing else in range. All right, so this all collectively blew up, and we just lost
We'll just all take our models off
Yeah.
the board.
all our models are dead. Okay, and we just got this giant cluster of
Just
exploded
crazy.
metal everywhere and horribleness. I have no other charges. Then it would go to non-charge elects, and you would go with them or these guys. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing them because these guys aren't eligible till after they've been hit anyways.
Right, yeah. So that makes the most sense.
Yeah. I'm looking for 3s.
Can they do it this time? 5s now.
5s.
Hey, we finally did it!
I'm mortal wounded to death.
Is it D3 per?
It's just 2 per.
Oh, per. Okay, that's right. Nice. So it finally is destroyed, and I realized I didn't save the command point for them to die. I obviously just didn't care very much about them. There's just no happy home for these Wolfguard. They get, unfortunately, cut down as this is destroyed. Does it explode, though? It'd be kind of cool. No.
Good.
They are fine. Even if I could have gotten the Wolfguard out, they would have been charged anyways and killed. So, not... The only benefit would have been they would have been charging them 1 less turn maybe, or they would have just got shot. It doesn't ultimately matter. They was all caught and dead. And consolidate victoriously towards the objective.
They got a 4 involved now.
Oh, and they do more mortal wounds too.
On the correct.
And now the non-eligible units and fighting all that stuff. We have... Well, actually, no, you get to fight with those guys first. There's 7 of them left. Put attacks into the Terminators, I assume.
Yep. Looking for 3s. I do believe I now wound you on 2s.
First round of combat.
Looking for 6s. Okay, didn't get any.
We got 3 ones
Get
in
those
there.
ones out of there for you.
Those are AP2?
AP2.
And 4 up saves. Oh, we save that many, so that kills 2 of my Terminators off. Right? Yeah, 2 Terminators. And we'll say you 2 die. And then I guess that's it. I forgot to fight with my charges over here. Forgot all about them. Well, it wouldn't change the outcome if they go first or these guys go first. I will go with my Grey Hunter first. 3 attacks because of shock assault on 4s, and wounding on 2s. Power fist. We have 2 wounds and invulns. Invulnerables.
5s.
And they're 2 damage each. I kill none. Oh wow, very nice.
Okay.
We'll go with the Rune Priest next. He should have 4 attacks on the charge. He hits those times, and he wounds those times. These are just, I think they're D3. Oh, I make 1, so I'll roll the damage up. That's at least 2. It's 4 sacks. I kill 1 with him.
Kill off this man.
And then we're gonna go with the little wolf dudes, the wolf guard next. Keep them where they are, and they're gonna go ahead and swing with all their power axes. 7 attacks from Power Fist because 1's the pack leader. He has 3 attacks instead of 2. These are hitting on 3s, +1 to hit, -1 to hit. Technically -2 to hit, so 4s with the Power Fist. It's okay, we only got 1 miss anyways.
Jeez.
2s, and that's that many invulns, 6 of them.
5s. Let me roll like Luka. No, not quite.
You got the average. But you need more. 2 damage each. I will kill. Ooh, maybe only 2. Kill 5s again. Okay, I killed 3 of them with the Power Fists. 1, 2, 3. Now these axes have to do rather well. I have a total of 3 of them left, so it's going to be 3, 6, 9 axe attacks. 9. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s, I think. Your T3?
Yep.
Use strength 6, so, well, it doesn't matter. I got 3s anyway. 6 saves, 5 ups.
There's 6 of them?
Yeah.
6 saves?
Maybe, should be 6 because I missed 3.
Show me 5s.
Oh,
Okay.
that's all you needed.
Good start.
5s. Kill 2 more.
Okay, let's be smart about this. 'Cause I think I just want to pull 1 and 2 to stop you from piling it over here.
That's all you needed to do. I needed to kill all 4 of them. I had to kill the whole squad. I just didn't do it. If I killed them, then I consolidated into them.
Yep.
So I cannot do that now. Boop.
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 I don't know, blurp.
And then they could all attack the wolf guard if they want
Yeah,
to.
they're going to go to the wolf. Looking for 4s. 6s are extra hits. So, boop.
Why do they hit on 4s?
Because they're shooting priests.
Oh, I thought they just always hit on 3s.
They're 4s to hit in shooting, but they don't have a shooting attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There should be 2s to wound you, though.
+1 wound, that's correct.
Ooh.
We have 3 wounds at AP1. Oh, it kills 1 and wounds another. So you're wounded, dead, wound. And then the last thing to go with would be my Terminators. I'm going to opt to swing with their Lightning Claws to get extra attacks. I could do the Power Fist and get free attacks with the Lightning Claws, but I'd rather reroll the wound roll. Methinks. The 2 damage is nice on the Power Fist, but the -1 to hit kind of sucks. These guys are hitting on 3s because of the +1 to hit and the -1 to hit. And we do reroll the 1. Okay, didn't really matter. The 3s to wound, because I'm swinging with Lightning Claws, they all get to reroll the wound roll. So we got a couple fails in there. 5, 10, 11 saves. 5 up invulnerable saves. These are only 1 damage each, though, unfortunately. Oh, not bad. Saving 4 of them, I think.
Yep, 4 so far.
And then the 5 up to ignore the damage.
Come on, boys.
All right.
No, I think they're dead.
I killed 5?
5?
Is that? It's still. Well, they're in bad morale, but this should be okay. I'm not too concerned with the consolidation. That is the end of the turn, and we have some morale to do. I'll do mine first. I don't know if I lost enough wolf guard there. I'll roll anyways. They're fine. Can't fail on the 2, but I'll roll anyways. And that's it. You kill the rest of my stuff.
Yep, so over here I lost 6.
Ooh.
Should be leadership 8.
Oh, you're fine on the 1.
And then over here,
Lost a bunch.
I think I lost 8.
Ooh,
they don't
double.
care either.
Hey, perfect. Okay, and the score, I get 2 whole points, so I'm at 5 points to Josh's 6. And we're gonna roll to see what objective disappears in this 3rd battle round. 3rd battle round, I'm gonna roll, just re-rolling 6s. So 3's disappearing. 5. It's gonna be that one near the rest talkers. That means they're freed up to go.
They are totally freed up.
Cleave me up. Oh, I think they can like read. Or is it,
They can do their assassin thing, so they're probably at the end of the move phase gonna disappear and then show up in my next phase.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Establish what they need, and they got their eyes on these guys over here.
So the low giant actually I just Vlka, I'm never going to say it right, upgrade that he has made the first strategic deploy that I did cheaper, so I got 1 more command point than we thought I did, so I'm at 4.
Yep. The electroshock, for an example, is one of the strategic deploys. Josh did a couple other ones as well, so it just would have been at 1 more command point.
So, yeah.
And then, yeah, you're up at 4 to my 0. Score is 6-5 for you, and let's see what you can do in your movement phase, or your turn, I suppose.
Canticles, don't worry about it right now. I'm not going to bother to pop any. I will go ahead and make my weapon skill better this turn, though.
On your...
My, my Doctrina will be better weapon skill.
Is that for the one guy?
It's for the Rust Stalkers as well.
Oh, I forgot about the Rust Stalkers. Yeah!
Scratch that, I just forgot that I do have an objective to sit over here.
Yeah, so they're not going to be... So you might as well wait for the next turn. Yeah.
Sad, tragic.
Not quite this battle round. All right, so we got your command point into the movement phase. Where are we starting?
I'm going to fall back.
Yeah! Out of combat, these Corpuscarii go to free up the piddly forces I have remaining.
Yeah.
Boom. They're falling back there.
Good enough. Yeah. You come up over here. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh boy.
And you guys move back over this way. You fine gentlemen will be moving out.
Ooh.
I don't know, come over here and kill me. And my robots. Why'd you kill my robots? These guys are gonna go and wheel themselves up to here. The Electro Priests have moved up, and then the end of the moon phase, I'm gonna go do the assassins on them, and they're gonna bloop bloop.
Is that in a CP?
It's 1 CP, yeah. So they get to show up in my next reinforcement step on a board edge.
Oh, it's pain time.
Yeah, it's over to shooting time. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to do their little electro zap on those guys.
Zip.
Is it necessary? No. Is it funny? To me. 2 up. D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
You got that wolf guard. Yeah.
I will now fire my my Sonic Reaper. It's Assault D6.
Ooh. 4. That is 4 automatic hits.
Strength 5. Why are you so awful? It's automatically 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, instead of his normal
5s and
damage?
6s, yeah.
Alright, well that automatically kills one of these wolf guards.
We're gonna fire the Gamma Pistol off of the Datasmith.
Alright. That is a hit. No.
My Volkite? I got a hit.
Yeah.
Strength 6, yeah, wounds.
AP more than 2?
No.
Alright. AP 1?
I don't even think it's 1.
What?
I think it gives me nothing.
What? That heavy weapon actually AP nothing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It does mortal wounds on 6s to thing. That's okay. I'm gonna fire all of my arc guns into them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I'm looking for 5s here.
Is there a thing in the way?
Yeah, totally is.
There is. Does it matter? Did it matter? There's like 1-4.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. I would have got 50% more hits, is what you're trying to say. They wound, strength 6, TP minus 2.
Ooh, that kills 1. 2 damage?
2 damage.
Ooh, yeah. That's 1 dead wolf guard. We got the pack leader left.
I'm gonna overcharge my plasma and fire into your Terminators.
Rip!
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, see, subpar roll.
Can you give me 15 ones?
I sadly dropped one, but I'm gonna re-roll this 2. Okay.
What was the reroll for? All command point?
It's just 1 extra roll.
Oh, because of the drop
Yeah,
die.
they dropped a die.
So an additional 1, eh?
So
Very
I
cool.
killed a couple of them. 2 of them died to bring me this.
8 to 20 shots, 6 ones, eh? That doesn't add up. But I mean, you probably killed my Terminators
I'll
off.
remove my casualties in a second.
Funny enough, you're
You
actually
don't kill me, I kill me.
you're killing more of your own points than you're killing of mine. Pretty close to it.
Yeah.
2's to wound here? Yeah. And invulns! You got him! Oh wow, you got him. 5 up invulns on them, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would have killed 7 of my Terminators. I guess no, they're 3
Yeah.
ones each. I forgot you didn't rise.
The awkwardness of that.
You didn't rise to them, did you? Like that?
Oh, I totally meant to rise them.
It doesn't matter. You totally smoked them without
No,
it.
give me the CP.
All right.
I don't think I ever said it on camera.
I can't remember if
It's
you did or not.
definitely a
Yeah.
rise.
We're just gonna pull some.
Wait, so you lose like 100 points.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna rat-tat-tat into that, man.
My wolf lord.
I hit you a couple times.
Not bad, not bad.
3's to wound you. 2.
Maybe 2 or 1.
1.
Oh, pass both saves. Terminator.
You know what? I'm sending my close combat master into combat against your wolf guard. Yeah.
Oh, rolls a total of an 8. Gets in. Is that it?
Oh, I'm going to charge over here.
Oh, I should probably do that. I forgot about this completely.
Oh!
They do better mortal wounds now on 5s.
That's what I'm trying to make sure.
Like a better, like Voltergeist field. Blah.
5s and 6s for mortal wounds. Oh!
Oh, you got him, I think.
I think I might have.
'Cause that's 1 dead with the 1. Yeah, you got him exactly. They'll get super zapped to death. Oh no. Now, that's just the charge. We're on to fighting. They get to pile in and consolidate when it comes to them, but we have Buddy over here fighting my Wolfguard.
Let's swing my omniscient staff on 3s. I hate you.
I don't know.
I'm command pointing one of those, I guess.
That's your last command point.
Oh, God. No, it's whatever. He does wound.
Oh.
Only AP -1.
Oh. I guess my guy will talk about
3 extra attacks with his Manipulous Mechanics.
Oh.
They're not going to... Oh, God. Why?
I've decided that this is suddenly the target I was after. This is the man's threat I've got to... This is the one tech priest I've got to kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead with... That's my pack leader. He was charged. He has 4...
Yeah, you owe me a saving throw. Dang it.
He's got 4 attacks with his power fist. Bam! I do hit on 3s because I'm +1 hit, -1 hit in the...
You're not the -1 to hit him. Oh, yeah, it's built in -1. Yeah.
Yeah. These should be 3s to wound-ish. I assume you're not T4. You should be T5 on him. 2 wounding hits then. These are at AP 3. Right. I may have rolled some 6s there to hit because of Savage Fury, and I am in the Assault Doctrine, that's why they're AP 3. But we're not too concerned about it. We're going to get him on my turn. All right.
That's it, bro.
All right. Well, I mean, score-wise, not looking super good for me. You're going to be getting an extra 3 points? No,
Yeah, I got 3 points.
3, yeah, because you
1,
wrestled
2,
this one away from me.
3.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 points. Morale on that Wolfguard, maybe? 4, and I lost 4? I should be okay with him.
Yeah, I think you're good.
He should be okay. We are then going to roll for my turn. No, Terminator's dead. All I have left is a Wolflord. And... yeah. We're going to go to my turn 3, though, because I got a plan. You know what? These guys could have failed morale. Lost 2 models. That's a 4. Nah, I didn't run in there. Okay, well, we've obviously failed at securing the locations and the important documents, but being Space Wolves, we're going to go for the spike play and go for the next major objective, would be cutting off the head of the Mechanicum forces here. So we got to take out these 2 HQs. And that's my hopes. That's my dreams this turn. Or at least that's what Raoul Hellborn commands his forces. Is he Hellborn or is he Hellspite? I can't remember. He's radioing in, voxing over to them. Get ready to fall back to a more secure position. To the rest of your brothers, these guys, they have an important task. And he would never order his own Marines into a suicidal mission without jumping into the fray himself. So he's going to stake in it as well. They're going to spend a little bit more time securing this area to get me 1 more point, and then they're out of here. Okay, let's go to movement. Let's move both of you 7. You've got to get him. You've got to go right beside him. Okay. Now it is time for the moving of the Wolflord. Ceremonial moving of the Wolflord. He goes 5. He goes 5 plus 6. He could advance and charge, but he wants to shoot his bolt gun because that's way cooler, so he's going to move to there. On to the psychic phase. We're going to have Smite from the Rune Priest. We got it. You're going to suffer 3 mortal wounds.
Why do you like it?
All right. That's on the Dominus, by the way. I didn't even see the data smith. That means I have a 3rd target I've got to kill now. I didn't realize this
He's not
there.
technically an HQ, he's an elite, but he doesn't take up a 4-sword slot.
But he's also, he's got part of the assembler rule, so he's kind of keeping everything together here. So he's got to go too.
It's true.
The other power will be Murderous Hurricane. Failed that now. Do I need the command point for anything else? Maybe a reroll charge on the Wolflord, but he gets +2 to his charge. Yeah, no, we're gonna reroll that. I think we got it. We do get it with a 6. The Tech Priest Manipulus is not able to fight until all of my stuff is already fought. That's my 1 command point. And then we're gonna go with the Wolflord. As he moves forward, he's gonna pull out his Combi Bolter and try and gun those 2 Fulgurite Electro Priests down. We hit on 2s, and we wound on 3s. 2 wounding hits. No, 1 involved. He does kill 1 of them. Cool. And then we have a Bolt Pistol from the Wolfguard, which hits and wounds. It's got 8. It's AP1 now. Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna put a Crack Grenade from the Grey Hunter into the Tech Priest Dominus. That's a wound. AP1. Oh, you're fine. And crack grenade from the Rune Priest into the same target.
Stop throwing anti-tank grenades
No,
at me.
you're fine. You're fine. Charging, the Wolf Lord will charge the Corpuscari.
How many command points do I got?
1.
Oh, yeah, no, not gonna do it on that.
Okay. He will charge. He gets +2 to this, so minus. So he goes 5, which is enough to hop over. Yeah, just hop on over there with the Frost Sword, trying to distract the forces while I take out the HQs. And then we're gonna have the man, it's gonna be a little tougher now, but it's okay. We're gonna have the Rune Priest charge both. Would you like to Overwatch with either of them? Good enough. Getting there, and then the Grey Hunter will target the Data Smith.
Okay.
Charging in. All right. And now we're going to have the Rune Priest use his Armor of Rust and say that the Tech Priest Dominus is not able to fight until all my stuff is fought.
Dang, I keep forgetting about that one.
All right, let's see if the Grey Hunter can take out the Data Smith. I have 3 attacks because they don't have Berserk Rage like Blood Claws. These are hitting on 3s. Oh, we got all hits plus the 6 for Savage Fury is a 4th hit. 2s. 3 wounding hits at AP 3. 4. Enhanced Bionics?
This is technically a refractor field.
Okay, he's technically got a refractor field. You take 6 damage and die.
I'm good with my robots.
I realized Josh doesn't even have 2 command points. All this fancy, like, re-rolling and stuff I didn't even
Well,
do.
it's more of just like electroshocking something.
Oh, I
That's what
suppose.
you were worried about.
I guess, yeah.
See, now you've made yourself look like a fool.
Yeah, I'd look like a fool. Now, the Wolf Lord, Raoul, is going to try and cut down those Corpuscari. He should have D3 extra attacks for shock instead of the regular one. And we have 2s to hit. That's 3 extra hits because of Savage Fury. And these are T3.
T3.
So 2s to wound. We're strength 6 with that Frost Sword. So 5 saves.
Prepare to be amazed.
You make one of them. These are all 2 damage each. So okay, you have to, those all, each one of those that roll a 5 or more. Oh, he only cuts down 2 of them. Not bad. He's doing, he killed half of them, killed half of them. You know what? Not bad. Good job, buddy. We're going to have that Wolf Guard go next and see what he could do. Sorry, I was supposed to use that to pile in within 6 of him just so he always gets Shock Assault. That's it. That's all I really wanted to try and do there. Give him the extra attack. He's got 4 attacks because he always gets Shock Assault being core within 6 of my Warlord. And 4s to hit. Oh, we got 3 hits, but the Savage Fury gives me an extra hit there. And 2s. Unless you're no, you're in T4. So 3 wounding hits at -4. He is also dead.
He's pretty dead.
Good job, Wolves. The Murder Make! And then the Rune Priest. 4 attacks. Oh, we hit on 2s because we charged. And these are strength 6, so it should be those. At -4, so 5 of them one will save. But it's -3. Oh, you're dead. What's going on?
How much damage are they?
Oh, I don't know. They're 2 or D3 each.
I only had 2 wounds last, so he's dead either way.
Did it. I killed all the leaders. All right, now they're desperately going to call in for the strike cruiser to teleport them back up. Bring us back! Bring us back! Bring us back! Bring us back right now! Bring us back right now! I can see. That's it. I can't win on points. I'm going to lose this scenario on points. So I'm going to concede there. But I want to see if I can take out all the characters at one go at the very end. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a post game.
And right after you finish watching this game, there's going to be another game uploaded to the MiniWarGaming Vault right now, where I'm going to play 2,000 points of my Dark Angels against Josh and 2,000 points of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, there is a link in the description below to follow to get that bat rip.
The score would probably be your 10 to my 5 or 6.
Because you're holding what, 1 right now?
I'm only holding 1, and if I could hold that one for the rest of the game, sure, but you're going to start putting Rustalker pressure on it now.
Yeah, the Rustalkers just show up automatic over there.
And they get +1 to their charge
Here,
as well.
you want to make this nice and simple? Which one's going to disappear?
Oh, yeah. Number 1.
This one's gone, so these guys are now free to come get you.
Yeah, so they're going to come get me, and then you have like an 8-inch charge into them, and that should mess them up for the most part. At least throughout the rest of the game.
He could just shows up and starts to auto-cannon them?
Exactly. There's a lot of pressure on them, and the rest of the forces are... Like, I got a bunch of characters doing cool stuff in the middle. That's fine, but that's not going to accomplish me a win. Exactly, exactly that. My hope was... well, I feel like it was kind of set up for your victory on turn 2, but the dice robbed you 100%.
My dice are bad, man.
Yeah,
that's why I used to play Ad Mech, because the dice rerolls are so crazy. That
yeah, there's so much...
whatever. Like, I'm bound to them. You can't roll poorly. So, I like that they went that direction a little bit more. Because, I don't know, the endless rerolling is so boring.
It was kind of interesting. For me, personally, I thought the rerolling was cool for, like, 3 months of 8th edition.
There's a lot of that's like, no, please, no more.
Afterwards, I realized, oh, this really bogs down recording and makes this game so much longer.
The only thing that makes it more annoying Sorry, the only thing that's more annoying than that is reanimation protocols.
Of course,
It's
naturally.
the only thing that's...
Naturally.
Because I gotta get one, like, Necron dig in every single game. I don't know. Yeah, this was not... The point of this list wasn't to be like a good competitive, I'm trying to win list. This was let's just try some new stuff because I need to learn this new book.
What does an entire Cult Mechanicus list looks like? Well, it looks like 300-point units hitting on 5s with no rerolls.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is, like, obviously...
Well, okay.
I realized much of my mistakes bringing him with, like, the upgrades he had on him to 1, and I'm like, oh yeah, these guys aren't core. Please make them core.
No.
Wait, what's supposed to...
No, please. I don't want to see them core. I absolutely love every change they did to that Adeptus Mechanicus build. They could beat me every single game that we play from here on out, and I can't think of one thing I would hate about it.
I'm sure there'll be
There's probably something that'll be annoying.
Some weird stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm really, I don't know, like, the studio needs to get me, like, another 60 Skitarii.
Oh, 100%, yeah. But, like, it just feels good killing them all on match, right? It's just, like, killing, like, T3 bodies,
It feels like the proper, like, you read in the novels about just, you know, this unrelenting force kind of marching forward.
Yeah.
And being, like, strangely savage in close combat, even though you wouldn't expect them to be. Like, I like that they represented that kind of...
Yeah, they're a lot better in close combat now.
Overall, yeah.
Which is very important for 9th. Be able to push something off an objective.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think probably the next list I'll play, which might be the one paired to this video because I haven't made my list yet, will probably be a Mars list.
Are we doing a mix?
Skitarii
Yes.
And Cult Mechanicus.
That's cool. We can put Call in it? You don't know.
I'm back and forth on Call. I may, because I think Call's the one guy that can give big units of Cataphrons rerolls.
I think he has to pick core still.
I don't think he does.
Oh no.
Does he
pick
pick choosing? Oh, it's Mars core. Oh.
No, it's just so bad because they went from being the spam unit. You spam because, you know, Games Workshop looked at it.
I just got them in.
I know.
I just got them back.
I know. And it's because the problem was it was like I don't know how like Stellan Robot, maybe a squad of 6 up the middle, but it was destroyer spam. Destroyers here, destroyers there, just overwhelming firepower, rerolls out the wazoo.
I didn't even want to do it that bad.
It was just. And now they went from being infantry and gaining bonuses to their saving throws and cover. They don't need that because they got their characteristic changed, so that's fine.
Oh, for sure.
But they can't get any better on that other than Shroud Som, which is nice.
Yeah, which is still plenty.
So that's something to consider. But hitting on 4s, which they did before, but they could reroll everything.
It was easy to get rerolls, and it was easy to give them +1 ahead.
Exactly. To not gaining either of those, and in fact, often suffering the -1 to hit. Because of dense cover somewhere on the table, or an ability built into something. Are they actually 50 points a model? The destroyers with the plasma?
So destroyers with plasma, yeah, I think they... And there's still only 3 wounds. I thought they would go to 4. That was wishful thinking. Obviously the points would be a little bit different. Cataphron, destroy... Yeah, they're 50 points a model.
That's ludicrous.
40 points if I keep them with the heavy grab, though.
Oh, grab's not bad.
Grab really isn't bad. Like, I think the only time I'd really gravitate strongly towards plasma like I did is
because of Ryza strat. Yeah. Well, without a doubt, I think I would only play the plasma calivers, heavy plasma calivers with Ryza. I would do heavy grab any other Forge World. I would assume. That's just my knee jerk.
That's my knee jerk reaction. It's the same thing. I still gotta play around with stuff. It's just everything I look at. Yeah, it's just Skitarii. Just take more Skitarii. Why don't you have more Skitarii?
There's nothing wrong with having that nice support unit, but like they're just as easy to kill as they were before. A Land Raider looked at them and they all died. Now I rolled rather well. But still.
That was 250 points you just killed by looking at him with a Land Raider that was at 2 wounds.
Yeah, I just used a couple command points, but that was like crazy worth.
Oh yeah, it was 2. It was 2.
I didn't hit on 5s, I hit on 3s the whole time. So there was that. Yeah, but I still killed them all. I can't believe it.
The robots did okay. I gotta be a little bit smarter with them. That was a big old whiff though.
So yeah, I'm crazy happy with the robots because they don't have a 2-up save anymore. Unless this is against in the 1 protocol.
Yep, the Age protocol is and they have a 2-up save.
And then they have a 5-up, and they don't have a 4-up invulnerable save anymore. They went up a wound, which I think was good. That's fine. That's cool. And their shooting is not nearly as scary as it used to be. They hit on 4s, no re-rolling, right? They can be core. They can re-roll a little bit.
Yeah, you get a little bit on them.
Yeah.
It's not to the same way.
Right, you can't get them to 3s rolling everything. You can get them to 4s re-rolling everything with Call nearby, I suppose. If you really wanted to do that, you could.
Yeah, I might run.
But they're not shooting twice.
I don't know. It depends. I might make a really dumb like Skitarii and then just like Call and 6 robots. list.
You can try that. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be kind of cool. And then Call just like follows them around and supporting them, reroll everything.
Call just, and the nice thing about Call is that he can keep them in whatever cantle I want them in.
It's true. And then you have like the little guy with the power fist following them around too, because you would need him too, I guess. Yeah.
He's not absolutely.
Can you imagine?
Nice.
Well, because Call can't use his
Oh,
abilities.
yeah, core. Oh, yeah.
The core thing is critical.
Yeah,
So
he needs to walk around with them.
can you imagine if like a Vindicator caught him or something and just throws their whole list?
No, it's gonna be me putting him in a bad position and forgetting about that. This is awkward.
Oh my gosh! It's just
I'm gonna make them a mistake a couple times. So it's the same like to bring them Manipulus and making them mistake. Cool.
that was
I
not
was
too
ready at
bad
the start
yet.
of the game to be like, you know what? Nope. I'm gonna go redo my list. We're gonna redo the intro, but that didn't seem.
Oh, I guess it was kind of funny. I wasn't too thrown off by it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, the core thing, it's rough. Like another thing I don't get about them is they have the biker keyword, so they don't actually suffer the negative one to hit and fire heavy weapons when they move.
I still don't fully understand that.
Yet they have the rule built into their data sheet that says they ignore moving and firing heavy weapons. It's probably maybe an oversight because they used to have that rule, but they used to be infantry, so they needed it.
Yeah.
But from before, I don't know. Whatever. It's not important.
I've been really. I talked about this. I can't remember. I think it was in maybe a fantasy game that I'm drinking a lot of water, not drinking pop anymore every once in a while. So between making that mistake and how bad my rolling was, I got my orange crush again.
Oh no!
I'm like, nah. I need
It reminds me of my guild leader in World of Warcraft. When you can hear him crack open a Mountain Dew, you know things are bad.
I don't even want to play WoW. I just want to be like, yo.
This guy's legendary. This guy is legendary.
I want to meet him and shake his hand and be like, the stories I've heard, I appreciate the way you conduct business, sir.
I told you about the desk breaking thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good story. Yeah.
I've been there. I get that energy.
It was
Uber
in.
He's normally super chill and super supportive, but
He is. That's the best part.
Pushes him to an extreme that it's like, I'm just gonna break my desk.
We're rambling and off topic, but this is like I've been playing World of Warcraft for like 15 years now, and this is probably the most selfless guild master I've ever been with. He won't take anything for himself. He makes sure you can message him, and he'll try his best, absolute best, to make it work for you. Whatever you need, right? Like I need these 2 weeks off. I don't want to lose any of my DKP though, or like not so much that, but like he'll try and figure something out, and it'll work out. Yeah. It's like I gotta go for like a month because of work. Do I still have a spot? We'll make it work, buddy. Yeah, there's stuff like that, right?
He's just good people.
He's super good, but man, don't get him mad. Don't do dumb stuff.
Don't do dumb stuff twice is what I've gathered.
Yeah.
Which that's generally my rule too. Is you know what? Everybody gets one. Spider-Man, everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one.
And
Absolutely.
then after that, I don't know.
It was a good time though. It was a good time. It's actually documented on the server Discord, Ron. It's like it's in the hall. It's inducted in the Hall of Fame. So like all these like epic things that have happened in the last couple of years have been inducted in the Hall of Fame, and he's right up there. The desk breaking video is so good.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah. So. Oh. Yeah, a couple of mistakes. Oh well, it's kind of learning as I go, and I'm a big proponent on, and because I'm partially addressing comments I know I'm gonna get where they're like, you're an idiot, like don't play until you're 100%, you know everything about this book front and back. No, if that's what you're looking for, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm the best of the best of the best. I'm not looking to be. The point is that I want to kind of play the game. I want to show having fun playing the game and figuring out the new book. And we're doing this together. Yeah,
the whole philosophy between Josh and I for this game was we're doing open war, and it was kind of like he told me he's doing all Cult Mechanicus is very bad. Like knowingly going into is very bad, but we had to show it off.
This is not an optimal.
Exactly.
So like usually that's the conversation between Luke and I. Is it's like, are you bringing a list that's trying to win, or are you bringing a list that's trying to? Because you're always going to try to win when you play, but like during list building, you're like, no, this list is a well-constructed, well thought out trying to win.
Everything has a job.
Or are you trying to show something off? Cool. You know what I mean? Like showing off new units, new rules, some new thing you just got painted, whatever it is, So you kind of, we've talked about the social contract and the spirit of the game and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and it gives Luka a chance to bring out his wonderfully painted and wonderfully based Space Wolves.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Pietros. That's Dirty Brushes. He did all the paint work. I did a little bit of work on them, and I realized, the project's way too overwhelming. So he did commission work for us in the past. I fell in love with it and asked him if he could do my Space Wolves, and he did.
I've been tempted to get in touch with him about a couple different things. It's just I don't trust the postal service of this country. It's over. I had a little bit of trouble with the postage for Greece. Because he's he's Greek. Right? He's over in Greece. So if you're in Europe or in the Greece area, check out Dirty Brushes. Or if you're curious
and you don't care about the time on the shipping and all that, check him out too.
Well, he's fantastic. It's just the postal services.
Yeah, and he's very accommodating too. He's very responsive. Like always, like that was the nice thing. He always got back to me right away.
And Gamers Grass, obviously, I'm huge.
They're all
on.
the-
I use
yeah.
Gamers Grass for all my stuff,
Yeah.
my personal stuff.
Yeah, the Gamers Grass bases on all the Spacels too. Like, if I ever bust out my 30k wolves for 40k, it's because we're really trying to show something off in the other person's army, and it's got like. No, I won't lie. It's a double dread. Like typically, you want like 3 dreadnoughts with the rune priest. That is pretty good. That is a pretty good strategy wolves have. But the rest of the stuff was like whatever.
This is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Again, that's the point of being able to take some of this weird fun stuff
And then you try and offset with
show it.
something good.
And just,
yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, for me, and I'm not saying that this is the best Warhammer. The Warhammer I enjoy the most is taking a weird, kind of fun, cool thematic list that's probably not the most powerful, and playing it the best you can in a open war deck.
Open war deck. Yeah, open war game.
Open war mission pack setting.
Yeah.
For me, that's my favorite Warhammer. It's always going to be my favorite Warhammer.
What about Maelstrom of War?
What?
What about Maelstrom of War?
No.
No.
I never liked Maelstrom.
Oh, you never did. I loved this. My
No,
favorite.
it was my only gripe with Maelstrom is it felt kind of random.
It is completely random.
Where I didn't love that because it didn't fit the headcanon of what was going on. Like I could easily look at this weird thing and think of, okay, cool. In the fake real 40k, what was the point of this battle and what's happening?
Right.
With the other one, it was a little too abstract. Where it's like, go stand in that corner and do a handstand, and you get 3.7 point. Yeah, no.
Maybe you'll like the new format of it more because you actually kind of pick your
this
categories
is
you want to focus on.
The epitome
perfect.
of what I love about these games.
Do.
So if you're if you're a grumbly fat guy like me that likes his Warhammer a certain way, buy that, play this. Done.
We have a specific format for doing the cards too, which is like
We got the draft format.
yeah.
We use the draft format out of Star Wars Legion.
Yeah, we used to do it on camera. And it wasn't really gaining. It doesn't get much value.
And it
just
confused
kinda,
people.
Yeah. So we just
So,
do it off camera now instead.
Basically, the way it works is we either do a blind draft or you can see it.
I like the blind draft
Here,
a little more.
if you're sticking around this long, I'll show you how we draft up. Okay, so you take it, shuffle it up. We don't really use the ruses or the sudden deaths because we play equal points.
Yeah.
And we use points, not power, because again, it kind of fits the collections a little bit better. And so the objectives, we would draw 3 of them.
Right, and then line them up, and then we always count the left column. That's the cards we're playing.
And there's your deployments, and there's your twists. So this is probably, I think, the most fair, nice way to do it. There are some ways to kind of manipulate this and game it a bit, but that's okay. So we are playing, if this is what it looks like, we're playing the prize with this weird Brazilian flag deployment, and then the exhausted twist.
Right.
None of the rest of these matter, except for Luka and I each have 2 turns to mulligan one of these or to pass.
Yep, and then we just roll off to determine whoever
So
does it
let's
first.
say we roll and Luka's going to have the first choice. He can pick any of these he doesn't like, flip it over, that moves over.
Exactly.
Now, if he likes how it looks, he can just pass. That's one of his 2 goes still, though. He can't just use his mulligans later. So that would go over, or like the turmoil. That would mean if I'm like, this is awful, I could flip this. Now, no matter what, unstable reality is the only thing we can do.
Right, and then I have one more ban. I would ban or pass, and then Josh would do the same thing. Like hypothetically, if I ban that and then Josh passes, that's our mission, determined by us because we mulled some of the cards away. Now the format that we do is very similar, except these cards here are actually flipped over, and we have no idea what they are when we decide to ban this stuff.
Yep.
So it's just kind of like you sit there, you hum and haw for a little bit, and you're like, unstable reality, -1 leadership characteristic of all models, subtract 1 from combat attrition checks. I'm Space Marines, I might not care about that, so I would never.
Right, now
Yeah.
that we know the open war mission deck a little bit more, we're more comfortable doing with this blind one because we
Yeah.
know some of the other stuff that could pop up.
Exactly.
So I'd recommend doing it the first way, and then if you get bored of that in any way, you move to this blind
Exactly.
format.
And I'm like, I really just don't like that one. So we'd flip over this one, reveal it. I have no idea what it is. And I go, okay, cool. I like that. That's even. Neat. And then I'd keep that, and I'd be happy with everything, unless Josh bans something, and then all of a sudden we got another objective coming up. And that's like generally it. We find that this has been very successful for us. But if you want other formats as well, go and check out, I want to say the 2019 chapter approved from 8th edition had some ways to change up the open war cards as well. And I'm going to assume that the next chapter approved, whatever, or White Dwarf or whatever document wants to come out next for Warhammer, might give you even more options. But we find that this works rather well for just a quick pickup game, and both players will generally always get what they want because, well, they get to get rid of the things they don't want. I can agree. I've always had fun with the open war stuff.
It's nice to play just a straight up match play every once in a while too.
Yeah.
I think Luka would rather play match play more often than this, and I would rather play this more often than match play. So you find a happy medium in the middle somewhere.
I always have a hard time explaining why I feel that way. But
Luka's a very by the book, straight out of the book person.
Right.
I typically am too. It's just I'm willing to use some of the outside resources. I don't usually do a lot of like the make my own house rule stuff up, but it's a lot of the this is enough of a guideline and it's a little bit kind of loosey goosey and goofy. Doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
I think if I had to summarize why I prefer the match play stuff more, because this is not a correct reasoning, but in my mind has less room for weird sway because both people are going in like, I'm going to try to build the best list I possibly can. When people go into it with I'm going to bring whatever I want and play match play, that's where it gets really wonky and not great.
So that's probably I think part of the talking point is that we try to keep enough flexibility and variable different armies that we each play a bunch of different armies. I can't remember. I think last count we tried to figure this out, and I think I play more than you, but I can't remember.
I only play for 40k. If we're talking that, Necrons, Space Wolves, and Death Guard are definitely like my main ones. But I have played all of Chaos.
Yeah.
Right. Back when they were a little more basic, but now it's a little more complicated. And I also play I've also dabbled in all the Marines, and I played a lot of Astra Militarum as well, and Sisters of Battle.
I try to keep a steady rotation of a couple different factions.
Yeah, but the main three I listed, those are the ones I'll always play. And if I'm playing one of the other ones, it's because someone else is doing something weird as well. Yeah. Because
certain lists I got I'm learning the Harlequins. They're getting pretty close to being like, yeah, whatever, whatever match play you want to do, let's do this, let's rumble. And then I think my Custodes typically are like, yeah, you want to play match play, like, let's do this. I'm fairly comfortable with them because I've played enough of it. I've got enough games under my belt with those units and understand how they work properly that I can show off a really tight game. Because what I hate doing is playing a game that's supposed to be a very tightly written, very intricate, lot of minutia game.
Yeah.
With an army that I'm not super familiar with. Like,
100%.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like
it's tough. Yeah. And if I had to say for those armies, I could definitely I could play a match play game not well with like a lot of the armies.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to Space Wolves, I have one list. That's the problem where it comes up with what we're trying to do here at MiniWarGaming, because you don't want to see the same list over and over again, right? So if it comes to Space Wolves and match play, I have like one list with a little bit of a variant that I know how to play. Necrons, I have a couple lists I know how to play. One of them really well, the other one And for Death Guard, it's like one typical list I can play really well too. So like when you really think about it, it's only really one list for every army. Now there's variants on it, but it's typically the same foundation with a lot of the same familiar faces.
Right.
It's like 1,500 point army and then 500 points change around. That's not typically what we want. Like you've literally never seen this list of Space Wolves I brought, like in any form or combination. That's very unique and new. But if I was to play five match play games in a row, like 2 or 3 of them being Space Wolves, you'd see the exact same list with maybe 250 to 500 points change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do the same kind of thing, and I think right now, what is it? I gotta go down my shelf. Scions. Then I got like 2 different lists I like to play, and each one has slight variations, but two core lists, either the Lions or the Eagles. I've got the Guard that does the same kind of thing, depending if I want to go Hellhammer or not.
Yeah.
My poor Death Watch. I love the look of that army, but I hate to play them. They're just so.
You and a lot of other Death Watch players.
They're not bad. Like there's people that are excited for it, but I mean.
I don't know what happened to their soul,
I think
man.
it just took the wind out of the sails of everybody. It's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, but like it doesn't interest us. I don't know. They pulled the soul out of it. So I've got that. I've got the Custodes where like I'll bounce around to a couple different lists. But surprise, surprise, my Custodes lists usually have custodians in them. Like, we got 2 troop choices. I just got the second one in.
Yeah, that's why my Necron lists are very the samey too, because they only have the 2 troop choices.
Technically, they're sisters as well.
That's true.
But the thing is that I don't own them, and they're a lot of money to get. They don't seem super value.
The Sisters of Silence, yeah.
They're pretty cool though. And then what else I got up there? I got
the Knights and Night Lords.
Knights and Night Lords, yeah. The Ad Mech.
I definitely wouldn't say the Night Lords nor the Knights you prefer match play with either of them. The Knights are okay. The Night Lords seem iffy.
Well, it depends. Like it depends on what I want to play. That's the thing is that the Night Lords usually come out when somebody's asking for them, which I'm totally cool with. But I don't know. You gotta be kind of a dummy if like, because again, they can be fine, but it's my 30K collection.
Yeah.
And it's like Luka's.
100% the same thing as these Space Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I'd argue my Night Lords might be worse.
I think they would be, yeah. Because I at least could do
good.
I could do the Dreadnought thing with the Space Wolves.
Okay, yeah. So nobody's coming to me being like, "Hey, I want to play a really tight match play, like competitive game, but can you bring your Night Lords?"
Last time I played Josh's Night Lords on 40K, I busted out the Katachan Imperial Guard.
Oh, but they schooled you so bad.
I got beat
You
pretty
should have
bad
won
that
that
game.
game
I should
too.
have won
Like
that
you
game,
had
100%,
every
yeah.
right to win that game. That was
Can't believe I
wild.
lost.
The
That was
entire
crazy.
time.
I lost that game.
I got more Bulgrin coming in too. I took your advice. So I got another like 5 or 6 Bulgrin showing up. So I'll have like.
That helps them in match play quite a bit. Yeah.
I feel like there's other stuff. Like somebody's like typing like, you play this too, bro."
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
Well, we all typically dabble in a lot of things, but I would like to say we have 3 that we specialize in, maybe 4. But our influence is in a lot of the armies here. Well, we play with every army we have here in the collection. Some get played a little bit less than others. Like I played Grey Knights I could probably throw a Grey Knight list down right now.
Grey Knights would be another. That's one of those like, hey, I want to play Grey Knights. Can you bring your Night Lords?
Oh, the Grey Knights are not bad. They're not too bad. Now that they're only 1 wood each, though, it's a little iffy. Compared to
That's what I mean.
everything
They're not
else. Yeah.
terrible. They're still.
I had some good luck with them at the end there.
Yeah.
They suck. They really suck against anything that can turn off stratagems, though. They heavily rely on their stratagems from Ritual of the Damned.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I got Imperial Fist coming too. They're definitely a 30K army because I think there's a bunch of models I can't use. But I'm gonna. Anybody clever? Breacher Marines with the shields and the bolters. Like, what do I use them as? In 40K.
If it was me, I'd honestly probably just play them as tacticals.
I probably.
Yeah, they're just cool looking
They're
tacticals.
cooler looking
Yeah,
tacticals.
because the Assault Marine, you can do Assault Marines as well, or Veterans with combat shields, but then they have bolt gun. It's like combat shield bolt gun, which isn't a great build.
That's I'd still
It's not bad, I
potentially
guess.
play that. It's
You
it's pretty
could,
bad.
yeah, but it's,
Breachers are pretty bad though too.
could you have a
circumstances.
you could have a chainsword as well. You just say it's just holstered or sheathed
for sure.
or whatever. Yeah, so that's like not a bad build, but it'd be like me playing my Wolf Guard here, right? Like obviously 10 veterans and a Land Raider is nothing you do in match play, but it makes sense in open war. Yeah, it's cool though. Like it's effective. It's got some uses to it. I have a blast playing them.
I don't know the Imperial Fist rules well enough, but like,
They ignore cover.
yeah, if
They
I just,
do.
Like, can I just put like 100 Marines on the table and win?
I don't know.
Because I think I got close to 100 Marines.
I don't know what you could do with the 100 Marines. You could hold objectives pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna fortify our positions.
But they'd be elites if they're veterans, or troops if they're troops. Then you're gonna do 10-man squads. Do you have like special weapons in there?
Well, I'll get them. Okay, so I have a bunch of heavy weapons. I think there's about 10 heavy bolters and about 5 missile launchers right now.
All right.
And then they're actually, the Phalanx Warders, whatever they're called. They've got some plasmas,
Like plasma guns?
plasma guns and shields.
Well, I mean, you could do tactical Marines with shields, and that'd be kind of cool, because then you have a heavy weapon and a special weapon, and then you combat squad if you wanted to. That'd probably be your best bet. Not that it's good, but it's like the most logical thing.
Interesting. Well, maybe I could do because I don't know what the build out is for vets for Space Marines.
Oh, it's pretty flexible.
Do they do plasma? Because
They could do all. They could do all combi
Oh, I
plasma.
got power axes in there too.
Yeah, they could
And
do.
then
They could do all power
I have a
axes.
squad of 10 combi plasma as well.
No, pretty much they can all equip like a sergeant equips. There's some exceptions to that, but
That's kind of cool.
yeah. But I think I want to say that I think the Space Wolves are like a little bit more flexible with what their veterans can take. I think. I don't
got a
know.
Spartan though.
That's true. I got a Mastodon.
No, you don't.
The studio does.
Yeah,
You know how badly I wanted to bring for this game? I'm like, no, it's like too much throw. It's just like,
it's
it's like
too
obvious.
bad.
It's just too bad. It'd be that. I played the list before. It was a Mastodon, 15 Wolfen, and a Dreadnought. That was my army.
2K.
I think I had like a character or something in there and like some cheap troops. Well, the Mastodon's like 800 points or something ridiculous. I don't know.
Awful.
And then the Wolfen are very expensive as well. But it carried like the Wolfen are 2, so they took up 30 out of the 40, and then the Dreadnought counts as 10. So it was like driving up the middle with a Vendread and 15 Wolfen. It was kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
It's got an okay amount of guns on it too, but not like 800 points worth. It's got It's got void shield generators on it.
Is it toughness 9?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I can't remember. It's got a lot of
my
ones, too.
new breachers wouldn't care about that. I wouldn't you unforge your vehicle. I don't know if that works against Titanic though. Maybe.
Oh, I would hope it would. Maybe. Anyways, folks, we rambled enough. We'll let you get back to your day. We got to clean up this table, and we got other things to do. So thanks for tuning in. Leave some feedback down below what you thought, and happy wargaming and all that good stuff. Toodles.